Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about what people call a covert narcissist and other things, but I'm not using it as a diagnosis. I'm not, I'm using it more as a common day, everybody or anybody kind of term that means mainly the behaviors, not the diagnosis, because I don't know anybody who's been diagnosed myself, and I'm not a healthcare professional or provider. Read the disclaimer in the description box below this video on YouTube. So it's not any kind of counseling or advice, just my opinions, my experiences along that line. Okay, so what I'm, in this one, what they mean by covert narcissists, from what I take it, is people define in different ways, but it's when they do things behind the scenes, where other people don't really know what's going on. Maybe let's use a couple, a married couple, young, no children at the moment, and they live alone, just together. Okay, let's use that as an example. And behind the scenes, when they're alone, so let's say the man is very verbally abusive, not physically, at least not yet, but very verbally abusive to the wife, and nobody else knows it. Okay, nobody else has witnessed it, let's say. And in public, however, they seem like the most loving couple. Okay, he behaves this way as really loving husband, and she is just so thrilled that he's behaving and he's treating her nicely. She might not even know what's going on. But she might not even connect it together that inside the home he's one way, outside he's another way. Anyway, in public, he's treating her around other people like he really loves her and cares about her, and she really is just, happy with this. Okay. Now, as years, time goes by, it doesn't have to be years, any time, and they are around, other people, maybe a family or something like that. Family member, and they'll go out to eat, and he is covert, so he doesn't do stuff in public, but she, however, starts to realize that he does. He actually is kind of a bit overt about it too, but other people don't know that he's doing this. Okay, now what he does is what I'm going to call, how people say an inside joke? Well, I'm going to call this an inside taunt. Okay, he knows what upsets her. He knows what can push her buttons, make her go off. What kind of taunt, what kind of, like there's some kind of experience they had together one time before, and he used that to taunt her behind the scenes. He's going to do it in public, but in a way that other people around don't know that's what it is. And they might, say if it's something that seems like a joke, they might just think she's too sensitive. How people say too sensitive. But it's really something he's doing on purpose to taunt her, to push her buttons. So then she goes off. And so she looks like the crazy person. Okay, so to set the scene. But why is he doing this? Why is he setting this up like this? And why is he doing it in front of other people? Because he doesn't run the risk of other people understanding what's going on. But think of it in terms of a divorce. He's trying to make her look bad, or especially if they have children. This one example didn't, but if they do, he's setting it up to where she looks like she's the one who isn't stable. He's going to push her buttons. He might try various ones to push her buttons and have her explode in front of other people. So then she looks, like I said, she's not the stable one. She's the one who doesn't deserve whatever it is, like children. Okay, now this whole deserving thing can be something other than, to win custody of the children or, children. It might not involve children. It can simply be a case of divorce itself. And it depends on where you live, if you have any need for grounds for divorce, or depending on, I'm not a lawyer either, so I don't really know, but Yeah, it could also be, you know, just in a couple that's not married. Okay, but anyway, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to go into that either. But this one, yeah, I've seen it happen to people, and when I was younger, very young, I knew to watch out for this. I don't know why my brain knew to watch it. Well, anyway, I do. But often what they used was humiliation, but like I said, in a way that is so subtle that the people around them might not be able to figure it out, might not be able to see that he's taunting her. He's pushing her buttons. He is abusive in this way, you know. Abuse is not just physical. And he's doing it on purpose for a reason, this kind of reason. Okay, like I said, when I was younger, I knew to watch for this. And I would see, it was always a friend or family member who's female, who's married a man, who would do this. I saw it too many times, really. And that whole thing of taunting them, you know, and then the person would get, upset or something. The woman would get upset, and it would look like that. It looked like she couldn't take a joke. The way it was done, like she couldn't take a joke, or she didn't like just gentle ribbing, that kind of thing. No, that was not what it was. It was abuse. And I think every one of them, when I'm trying to remember, but every one of them's divorced from that guy. So, yeah. Okay, so this kind of, covert, what people call covert narcissist, can actually be, we know that they can be more than one, the kind defined as an overt narcissist, but only the person who is their target, I don't like to use victim, but target, really knows, or targets, really can understand, unless we are educated in knowing what, to watch for, like with our friends or family members, or just people. This can be something at a job, that you always hear this one person complain about this other person, but that other person is always good around you. They're really good at being manipulative, really good at looking like they shine. There's nothing wrong with them. The other person is the crazy one. That's what this is. The other person looks like the crazy one. And what I started off wanting to make a video about was the part about what you deserve. And it makes other people, and this kind of thing makes other people can think, that person doesn't deserve whatever it is, like a job. They don't deserve a promotion. They don't even deserve, like if it's a relationship, the other people can look at it and say, they don't deserve that relationship. The one who is truly the victim, and the other one is the one doing this to them, abusing them in a subtle way that other people don't realize this is what's going on. Yeah, so I might make a whole video about that topic itself, but yeah, how many of you have seen this kind of thing, and now that you stop and you look back and you think about it, you say, yeah, I've seen that. And I always thought she, or, it could be he, was the crazy person, and really was the other one. So leave a comment below.